Hello everyone. My name is King Gaming. Today we're going to be looking at some Overwatch gameplay. We're going to be taking a look at a VOD review for a tank. We're going to be taking a look. We're going to go ahead and review the VOD. We're going to see what's going on. We're going to see what we can do to improve ourselves. See if there's any mistakes we can correct or anything we can capitalize or think. Today we're going to be looking at somebody named Fox. So they're a tank, and they're on the red team. I have not taken a look at this. I don't even have the code in my system, so we're going to take a look at that right now. All right, so career profile, history, replays, import, and we're going to take the code. And we're going to go ahead and take a look and see what's going on. Colosseo. So we're going to take a look at Fox right here. So F9. Alright.
Really
Ramacha.
Quieter boots.
We're going to go ahead and open up a notepad. We're going to go ahead and take notes, just in case of some things, like things we need to look out for, things we need to capitalize, things we need to avoid.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look. So we're running Reaper, Mercy, Ramacha, Sojourn, Moira. Okay, so like as Ramacha, we're gonna be able to take a lot of space because right now we can't detect that this is the other team, so we're gonna just see that we can take space for our Reaper, and then when we need a backup, we can back up. Our Reaper can use fade. It's just going to be a bunch of, like, set up here, stand here. If we can push, we can push up. We have to back up, we have to back up. You can hear the Reinhardt here, so as long as you have distance, you should be fine. Because most Reinhardts don't know how to counter Ramacha properly, so as long as we maintain distance, we can consistently keep pressure on them. That's one fire strike. Nice. This is a good spot. Pretty strong. It's subject to break pretty fast, so that's good. The Reinhardt's not paying attention. We should... Okay. Right there, we kind of should have pushed up. I'm going to back up just a little bit. Alright, we see it. Putting your shield up, at this point, we can go ahead and we can use Nemesis Shift to go ahead and start punching at the Reinhardt. But it's fine if you want to go and play this poke game, but this is where we can capitalize a little bit more. Doing this, we see our Reaper right here, and as you can see, in the Reinhardt either has to face one way or the other. He either has to face that Reaper behind us, or he has to face the Ramacha and take the damage from the Reaper. So, right here we're doing this. We should have honestly just gone right here to this point, which we could provide cover against everybody, and we should start punching. And if he wants to start swinging, he has to go against this Reaper and this Ramacha and this Sojourn. If the Sojourn ain't looking, the Reaper and the Ramacha are still going to do damage to him if he decides to start swinging. So, honestly, it's still the good play to go ahead and play distance, but this was a thing, but the game just started, so we're going to go and get the down. Nice and kill. Nice chase right there.
Viable progress.
Honestly, we were just waiting for staring at the ground the whole time to look at to put up shield, but we could have stopped Nemesis form early because we weren't really hitting our shots there. If I just want to go back, like we were barely hitting our shots here at all, so we could have just stopped Nemesis form, gone back to long distance, started spraying. We should have kept on going for that on him because this is a pure mistake right here. We saw the tank die, we saw the Mercy and one of the DPS go up. This on is alone. But it's fine. Like I said, it's early in the game, and I'm going still giving best up. This is great. You should see now that they've switched to Zarya. I don't believe they switched anything else, so as long as you're not hitting those bubbles, because you can honestly charge Zarya a bubble, or Zarya beam with her bubbles, with your picking. As long as you're not damaging too much, you should be fine. This is a nice shield because you see your teammate go down. I can tell you instantly. The tank, Fox, is thinking, hey, my teammate got down. We have Mercy. I get to put up shield. Mercy gets a nice res. And that's, you can hear her right now. Like, I can turn around, but I guarantee you in 3 seconds. There, right there. Like, you can hear it, because this was a great play, by the way. The next great play is that you're being burned, but the Zarya is dropping down. So most people think we should be able to push up, but that gives us a little bit separation from our team. Push up right here. Provides us distance. For now, if the DPS decide to push up here, we're kind of screwed being here. But if you want to go ahead and push back, if you want to go ahead and push forward and attack the Zarya, it's your call. We choose to elect to push back. Want to get that picking damage. Nice to play close.
Eyes open now.
Just ignoring the Zarya altogether, that's perfectly fine. You're making a really smart decision by not allowing to do ult, or I'm sorry, not ult, or bubble to gain charge. It's just going down. Okay, so let's go back 10 seconds and talk to ourselves. What could we have done better? What could we have done to avoid this? At this point, you decide to stop focusing the Ashe and start focusing the tank, because you realize, hey, they're kind of alone right now. My Mora just died, but I feel like, you know, this character is completely separate. I feel like I can get the kill. But see, altogether, you leave yourself open to this. Like, you start diving in, and boom, like, where's your cover? Where's your cover right here? So honestly, we could have had way better time just staying here the whole time, not even going to Nemesis form. Like, we could have just kept on poking this Ashe the whole time. Sure, she's getting Mercy pocketed, and sure, is the Mercy pocket through the Valk, but we don't need to worry about this person. You know, they don't need a pop bubble, so this way they can get more charge for their beam. We can just leave them alone. That's just gonna go down 0. It's not gonna do anything for us. And another thing, and this is, I just thought of it. This is on me. I just thought of it. But if you had backed up, you would be with your team. Like, if you were here, like, man, I'm seeing that dragon, I gotta back up, and you would have backed up with the team. Here you are without the team. All right, we have ults. We can see that their Mercy has used ult, and their Hanzo has used ult, and we have our Mercy ult, and we're about to have our Nemesis ult and our Sojourn ult. So let's see what the next move is.
Was that all?
Begging for attention?
Let's clean up. A little bit of a stagger, but it is what it is.
Engaging enemy forces.
They are advancing and must be stopped.
So where's the cover here? Because I'm just pointing out something. Like, you're putting that shield there, but what is that shield doing? Because this Zarya is still going to push up. And what happened if the other teammates were pushing up? Instead of coming around here, I'm going to take a run for a second. Instead of coming around here to fight, what if they push up right here? Sure, they'd be open, but they'd have this cover, and, you know, they'd be with their Zarya. So, like, what is this going to help us accomplish? Because now the only thing we have for defense by ourselves is Nemesis form, which gives us armor, and we're going to go ahead and use that in just a second, because we're almost at 300 health. There we go. So we're using this ability defensively, like that. We're kind of losing the fight because, you know, we're always told make the enemy team use their abilities, force them to use it, and we're being forced to use our abilities for that. You're still making the great decision. Like, you know, it's a tough decision with all this, but you're still making the right decision. Why? The Zarya's kind of by herself at the end of the day. Nice working res. This would be a great time to just pop up. We could just walk up right now and press Q. They've already used. Nice voice line. We already saw that the Zarya used ult, and then the Ana nanoed the Zarya for some whatever reason, unsure. But we saw that, and so now they're down most ults. The only ult they haven't done is Ashe, who's dead right now, and we're using Mercy's Sojourn already popped hers because she got a kill. So now, if we want to go ahead and clean up this fight, we can press Q. Take all over. It's just. I'm not sure where. I think we're going for the Mercy here. They're still doing damage. That on by herself. Exactly. You got one kill, but honestly, you got a great fight because the only other support they have is Mercy, and that's not going to heal as much as Ana. So, great call. Mess up the E. Don't worry about it. Lack of cover. It's just that simple. I shouldn't need to explain that. You could see that yourself. Be like, hey, I just didn't have cover. I just tried to press W, kind of messed up.
Are we going to let them catch up?
A battle lost for a war won.
Which I respect, because I guarantee you, if you reviewed it, you'd be like, hey, I messed up. You know, that's on me. Because I guarantee you, if you recognize it, but yourself, you won't make that mistake again.
We must regain the lead.
One of our enemies is being revived.
Using cover, smart. This is dangerous. This is.
You in the language you understand.
Hey, look, the sleep dart in motion. That's crazy. Oh, look, we're getting slept in motion. It was a great idea, but like they all saw that coming. Like Overwatch has a ping communication. You can ping enemies. And we all see you take left. Because you're taking right, but to them you're taking left. This Zarya sees you, maybe sees you. This Ashe definitely sees you. This Ana is now sensing you. Oh yes, he's making that noise because he's on fire. So all it takes is one of them to click a button, ping, from enemy Ramatcha here. And if they're in voice, they're gonna say, that Ana's gonna say, hey, Ram's on me, Ram's on me. Whole team drops down. Whole team. So we're diving in without the team. We're trying to make a play, but like it was way too readable. Now we're gonna win. Okay, now we're gonna win.
They have superior numbers.
Hey, it's Keiko. Venture here.
I'm not sure what we're doing here. We could have thrown 3 fire strikes by now. I'm a Reinhardt main. I have over 200 hours on Reinhardt alone compared to any other character. Like if you look at the graph, it's just a whole different thing. So when it comes to Reinhardt, I'm gonna be a little bit more judgy. And we could have thrown 3 fire strikes by now. We could be at 40% ult charge.
Hey there. I've got you.
Smart. We're trying to hit 2 people at once. I'm not sure what this idea is. Okay, you have the ability to stop it, which is great. I'm gonna show you something later. Easy. Also, I want to point something out.
Hey, it's Keiko.
Just want to point out one thing real quick.
Venture here. Hey there. I've got you.
I wanted you.
So you're pinning. You're pinning right here. And Reinhardt in Overwatch 2 has the ability to he has ability to that when he wants to cancel pin, he just hits the pin button again. And that's what you do. Now I'm gonna show you something. We're gonna take a note. We're gonna write this at 4:37. Okay. All right. We're gonna come back to this. We're gonna go to play, and we're gonna go to training, and we're gonna go to practice range. Because I want to show you something.
Together it strikes them down.
So if we do shift, and I'm gonna press shift right before I hit the enemy, we stop immediately. But if we hit our escape button, and we go to options, and we go to general, and we go to the greatest character ever, and we go to Reinhardt. Let's do advanced. Cancel charge input, and you most likely have it to the ability. You want to change it to all, and the reason why is because when you right click to hold shield or left click to swing, you can stop with that. So we're gonna take a step by play again. So we're gonna press shift, and then we start swinging. But if we have it set to all with our primary or with all, because I'm holding M1 with when I press M1, that cancels the charge and we immediately start swinging. I'm just gonna press M1, boom, instantly doing damage. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you what M2 does is with the shield. So when you're doing the shield, you instantly press M2 right there with the shield, and so you're trying to instantly be more effective. This thing came out in season 4 of Overwatch 2, I believe, and when Lifeweaver came out, I think, and it was a complete game changer because the time to do something or the time to kill for Reinhardt just became way faster. Or was it? It's the official term is called APM. So when you swing or when charging, boom, right there. Versus when you go ahead and do cancel shift, you have to press the button to shift and then press the the M2 button to shield. Now you could do that. You could narrow that time down to 100 milliseconds, 0.1 of a second, or you could just do the M2 ability and make that 0 altogether, increasing your efficiency completely. All right, so we're gonna head out. We're gonna go back into the replay. Imported Colosseo. Here it is, and our notepad showed 4:37. Okay, yeah, we win this fight. We swing the Zarya. Zarya dies. Zarya pops ult, messes up. We press shield, goes down about 200. We swing it. This Mercy and this Hanzo. Mercy Hanzo die. What's up? Okay, timeout. We should be up. I want to point out something right now. We can be right here. Like we have an Ana, we have a Kiriko for like any cleanse that they're gonna throw at us, which they're not. Like the only cleanse they have right now is burn and Ana's anti, and Kiriko's never gonna do it. They're gonna save it for Ana's anti. So we could be right here, and so that's what we need to be. Like this cart moves the same speed with 4 people on it. This cart moves I'm using cart. His name, I call him Bob. This cart moves it with 1 my character. It moves the exact same speed.
Stand behind me, friends.
It's go time.
I'm not sure what we're shielding. I'm gonna like let's see what you do here.
Everyone
So you just
push.
move out.
The lead
Okay.
is almost ours.
There's a sleep coming. That slap came. And now we're about to get cleansed. Hopefully we don't die. See, exactly like this. Like I saw this coming altogether because of what was going on. And honestly, the best play to do, you should just stay right here because we're separating the team. The team can't fight together because they're not going to be able to go through this choke because they're going to get fire strike twice by you. They're going to be they get breathed on by your Sojourn or your Kiriko. One headshot by Kiriko, boom, they're going back to respawn. So all of a sudden now you have the team divided, and that's a great point just by standing there. This is honestly a great decision. I have a feeling somebody pinged and said, hey, Zarya's kind of here by herself. We can go ahead and we can capitalize on this. Also, I'm not sure why we're swinging, because swinging only boosts their beam. If you pin, you could pin them right off this map. There's this clear thing. What's the worst that's going to happen? You're going to miss? Well, then cancel the pin and then start swinging on that Mercy. Because you pin, you gain some distance. Go hit that Mercy now. We don't need to hit that Zarya. We're just going to give her charge.
You're powered up. Get in there.
Dang.
Keep fighting.
Bob, do something.
Forward spawn.
Behind you.
Ain't much we can do here.
Gotta stay.
Oh, you gotta
I
kill.
took the robot.
You got your
Let's
ult,
fix
you gotta kill.
that.
That's what we can capitalize. I don't understand why Mercy's res right there, because they don't have for another 3 seconds. You get an early kill. They're gonna be like, oops. But I'm not a Mercy man. Okay, I wanna boom. They don't have anything for you right now. You pin, you cancel. Like they just slept you. You pin right here, right to where that Zarya is. The bubble's gonna go out. You press Q. You hit 4 people, and then you just fire strike the Ana, and boom, you've turned this fight around, just by scaring him. Like, don't worry about that anti. You have that Kiriko. This you've been anti twice by the Kiriko. You've been anti 3 times. The only time the Kiriko has not cleansed you is when the Kiriko was dead, which is right before you died. See, they see it coming, and you don't have much. You don't have much shield to enter this fight right now. So if they back off enough, and your Ana and that Hanzo and that Ana don't get hit, we're gonna be in a bit of trouble. Okay, that's fine. I'm not gonna make a comment with that. I've done it. Bad fire strikes are bad fire strikes. But like we have shatter. They have to say somebody has shatter. They have to if they're playing the enemy team, I would be counting. You know, it's been a couple fights. The Rein has not shatter yet. He has to have shatter. And with that, they're going to play more defensively, and that gives you the time to be more aggressive and to take more space. Ugh, that's unfortunate. I've done it before. It is what it is. Hey, you don't let your shield break. Don't you bring up that shield again. Come on. I'm not sure. Okay. This is interesting. Like,
Restoring balance.
like, don't worry about this. You know, we all make this mistake. We don't let her shield break. I'm very happy we did not let her shield break.
Not so fast. Let the Kitsune guide you.
This was not a time to pin. This really was not a time to pin. Why did we go right? Because like the Hanzo has security on the left, and the Ana's on the left. And you got the Ana. I was like, man, you know, this Rein is cooking because you're about to pin him right now. But then it goes out, and like you don't like you didn't see the notification. You didn't see like the pop-up elimination Ana. That's unfortunate. There's honestly not even being aggressive right there. Like that was too aggressive.
I've been knocked down before.
Like, by the way, don't just don't think because you've wasted your shatter doesn't mean you can't be aggressive. You are going against a Zarya. You can still dominate this tank.
Come on, robot.
Let me stop looking at the time.
It's go time. Огонь по готовности.
It's fine. We're giving our speaks.
Cybernetics activated.
Get on the Zarya. We're swinging. That's it. That's it. All right, now we're gonna shield up. We shield up Bob. Good job. We should be pinning again. Let's help this venture here. Exactly.
I'm on fire.
Let's get up there. Let's pin again. We got slept. You know, let's go back up there. Let's pin again. Let's be aggressive.
Keep pushing for the lead.
Swing. Exactly. Boom. Easy. Keep on swinging. That's fine.
Your power up. Get in there.
Boom, Nano. We just attack the Zarya. No, keep on beating it. Exactly.
Until you get to pushing ahead.
Easy. And we look, here we are. Last time we messed up Shatter, we got to this position, we died. Now we got Shatter again.
Can outpush us.
I see you.
Stand behind me, friends.
Now they're going against me right now. This is the best part.
Now then.
They went bashing. You should tell them that they're playing terrible. That was beautiful. That was great.
I'm a whole terracotta army.
See, you died, but think about that. You got right to the team that had no shield. You shattered 3. In order to make sure that Bastion didn't die, the Ana had to use Nano as defense. That's unbelievable. Like, and you died. Look at the team. They have 1 Sojourn and 1 Moira, and we have everything else. So that was great. You are capitalizing it perfectly.
My journey continues.
30 seconds remaining.
They've taken possession of the robot.
We got this.
Honestly, there's nothing wrong with it so far.
Fire.
Play back up right here. I'm not sure about this. Like you're not gonna do anything special.
Stop them and we win.
Sunlight soon.
Forward slowly.
Yeah, see counter pin right there. Honestly, you could have died right there. Like you were 5 seconds away. I don't know why that decided to freeze me.
Forward slowly.
You're at 700 health. We're gonna take a look at the lowest point we get. I'm gonna pause it. We're gonna go to 0.5 seconds. 200. We're a hit away. He could have fire striked. This be over. We'd be having a different conversation right now. Like you are doing great by the nick of your supports.
That's 2.
And we had great support.
This ends now. Get in there.
Nice pin. Nice pin. We didn't do a lot of pinning. That's okay.
All Almost there.
All right,
We
GG.
must protect the robot
So yeah,
at all costs.
as Ramacha, you were doing fine. You decided to push people when they were out in the open, which was great because they were all alone. But sometimes you pushed out when the enemy could see you, and then when you decide to capitalize getting on somebody, they end up getting on you. When you switch to Rein, you were doing great. I would practice fire strikes because you hit the target a lot, and I say we always do it, but I can tell you right now, you hit a robot. Yeah, I've done it before. But it still gets on my nerves. It honestly still does. So I would practice the fire strike more, and I would play more aggressive and with cover because you honestly did fine. As long as you had a Kiriko, you were doing great, which is honestly going to see a lot. If you had different supports, we'd be having a different conversation. But we were able to get the win. GG's. But yeah, that's about it. That's all that I have for this. So yeah, thank you so much for letting me watch this VOD. Y'all take care. Bye.